I don't die. Hopefully. As you can see, we're on the road. And people are dumb. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this road where people drive so dangerously doing 15 miles an hour. It's much safer if I can get on a road where you could do 80. Oddly enough, that's how it works. There we go. All right. I think we're good. So we're going to be on the road again today, like I mentioned, because we're going to go to a place, possibly. I got to figure out what would be the best way to get there, but we're going to go to a place that I haven't been to in like forever. Forever. I could probably turn this off now. There's enough street lights on me. I like the mood lighting of the brake lights in traffic. That's really the best way to go. The mood lighting of brake lights seem to really tie the whole thing together. But yeah, we're going to go in the vein of last week. We're going to go to, you're going to come out on a date with me. You're going to go out on a date with me. We're going to go get dinner. Okay? We're going to have some dinner. And, how do you feel about 696 being closed down for 2 years? For 2 years it is going to be closed down? I didn't know about this. What? For 2 years? I didn't know that was a thing. Well, I don't drive during rush hour. I don't keep normal hours, and I don't drive a whole lot. So honestly, it's whatever. There's been other I do see you streaming a lot, but yet still not affiliated or partner. I got a proposal. No, I don't need the proposal. Thanks though. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, so I don't drive a whole lot, so I really don't care. And I don't drive. I don't keep regular hours where I'm in rush hour or anything like that. So, best of luck. Best of luck. Yeah, don't go past 75 on 696 like that. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I could take a service drive for a period of time. Let's see, is it closed? Is it already closed? What's going on up here? Speaking of which, no, it's moving just fine. I don't know. When's it going down? Actually, I shouldn't even ask you this because I shouldn't be looking at the chat. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I got the Twitch chat on the other phone, so I'll catch up on it if you answer when it's safe. But yeah, we're gonna go on you're gonna go out with me on a date, okay? We're gonna go get dinner, and then after this, no more eating out, because things have got to. I gotta get myself in better shape. Oh, I'm not gonna change lanes because there's a cop car coming. They're after me. They're watching the stream. They're like, we're gonna stop this man. There's a state cop coming through. Watch out. There's a streamer on the road driving. It's dangerous. It's dangerous out there. Alright, now I can. Plus, it's rained out. So we're getting into March, which means that the weather's going to start being nicer. And there's nothing worse than being overweight, for myself anyway, when the weather's nice, because you just feel like shit. So we got to get it together. So there's two things happening today. Number one, this is our last supper of junk. So I figure if we're going to do this one more time, and it's not going to be Chick-fil-A, yeah, I'll turn this on. If we're going to do this one more time, it's not going to be Chick-fil-A, then now's the time to do it. You know, just like tomorrow we got to cover Destiny, so we get that out of the way. We got to rip that Band-Aid off, because I don't want to drag that into March. Because I just made a schedule. I printed off a calendar for the month of March, and I was like, holy shit, we got a lot to cover. We got a lot of stuff to do in March. So, Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. So we gotta get this done. Oh man, there must be some big accident because yeah, there's like another car, cop car, and of course I don't have my MapQuest on. I use MapQuest still. I use Map. Yeah, everyone's shifting over lanes. Please let me get off at the exit I need to get off at before there's an issue. Yeah, I use MapQuest. I have it on my phone. It's not very interactive. It doesn't really tell you where it's at, so you got to constantly look at it. So my MapQuest is not on my dashboard here. Let's see. All right, I think we're good for our exit. Yeah. So we're gonna go. There's one of two options, and there's two possible. Actually, no. Actually, that one closed, so we can't go to that location. So we have to go to a different location. Now that I think about it, I was hoping I'd go to the other location because there's a place nearby that I want to stop at, but. No, damn it. Oh, and I don't want to drive all the way out there if it doesn't exist anymore. Shit. Alright, I think we'll go to this other one. Anyway, you'll find out. It's a secret. This is how you go on a date with someone. Don't tell them where you're taking them. Just say, trust me. Get in the van. Put this over your head, and I'll take you to where we're going. That's how you go out on a date. Don't worry. And don't look at my MapQuest printout. Okay? It's going to spoil it. It's going to spoil it. All right. Can I get off over here? All right, good. We'll just get off over here. Oh yeah. There's something. I'm seeing a lot of brake lights popping up. We're gonna get off this freeway right now. I'm not fucking around. We are not fucking around. What's for dinner? You'll find out. Bone Daddy, you'll find out what's for dinner. It's a secret. I know, Goonie's trying to give me traffic updates, but the chat's just a little too small, and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have to risk it. I need reading glasses in order to read it. I'm almost off the freeway, so I'll look at it once I'm done. All I need to do is take a turn and just have like a bunch of brake lights on me. Alright, we're almost off here. Actually, the freeway's not as dangerous because most people don't hit the brakes so hard. Last time, it was once we got off the freeway and an Amazon fucking truck or whatever just starts like trying to make a last minute turn. Almost killed us. Yeah, the freeway is the safest. Alright. Let me get around this Mr. Rooter. By the way, Mr. Rooter, worst plumbing service ever. Don't use them. They overcharge. And they cannot keep an appointment worth of shit. Last time I had a plumbing issue and I called them, they rescheduled with me every single day they were supposed to come out, last minute, and they kept pushing it out to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. And I just called another company. And then I just figured I'd waste their time. And then when they said, oh, we got someone coming out right now, he'll be there in like 30 minutes. I'm like, no, I don't need him. No thanks. Forget it. All right, this is exciting primetime television. Yeah, eastbound 696 between Lasser and 75. March 1st it starts. Oh, I don't go out there. That I ain't about that life. Not anymore. I have no reason to get out that way anymore, so. Nope. Don't need that. So you can tear it down. Tear it all down. I don't care. What the fuck am I going to go out there for? What do I got to go out the Novi for or some shit? Fuck that. What's out there? Ain't shit. That's what I... It's all about that east side. You got to stay on that east side. All right. So, actually, we're not far from where we got to be. Because we're not going to go to the other location. Because the other location, we can go to the place I was going to go to, but it's going to destroy my insides. All right, so I guess we're only a few miles away, so I can tell you. So today we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna go to a place I've not been to in probably over 10 years, and I'm surprised they still exist. And this is actually the location I used to go to all the time, every Saturday or Sunday, about 20 years ago, just under 20 years ago. I used to go here every weekend or every other weekend for about a year. It'd be what I'd look forward to. Chuck E. Cheese, no. Del Taco, no. Actually, I haven't been to Del Taco in a hot minute. Nope, we're going to go to, Goonies got it, we're going to go to Hardee's. We're going to Hardee's. I used to go to this Hardee's all the time. I think in 2006, 2007, I used to go here all the time. And then I really hadn't gone back since. I think I went there maybe once or twice over the last 18 years, we'll say. But I figured, I was like, you know what? We did the Chick-fil-A drive-thru for the first time. We go back to this one, and I want to know if they got the thing I used to get. So what they used to have is the Monster, what was it, the Monster burger or something like that? Big-ass burger. But I get it without cheese, because it only comes with like cheese and like mayonnaise or something like that. And so I'd say get that cheese out of there and throw ketchup and mustard on this. And then you get the fries. I haven't had... Now, the fries used to be good. I'd get the curly, or sometimes I get the regular. But they were good. And you get the big... Get it as large as you can get it. And I would eat it. Because I wouldn't eat... I'd have to work on the weekends. And I would go out of my way to go here. I remember... It was when I worked for Budweiser. There was a store I had to go to that was... on the same mile road, or around the same mile road as this, but like way off. And I was like, nope, we're gonna go, because it was the one time that brought me close to this Hardee's. So I would go there, and I wouldn't eat all day because I had to work the weekend. I hated working the weekend, and I'd wake up late, and maybe I was out drinking the next day, and I didn't eat breakfast or nothing, and I'd be hungry. I'd be like, no. Just get through the day. Get your route done, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna get Hardee's, and we're gonna sit and we're gonna veg out real quick and have a peaceful moment, and we're gonna go home, and then I'd watch a movie or continue a movie that I got through Netflix in the mail, and then I would usually pass out. I'd have like this food coma, and I'd be tired from working all day, and it'd be like, I don't know, 2 in the afternoon, and I'd pass the fuck out watching TV. I did that for like a year, about 18 years ago. So now we're going to go back. Where is it at? Am I getting close to it? I don't know. Try a maple biscuit? No, I don't want a maple biscuit. Five Guys is better, but you'll need to... what does that say? Loan out? Five Guys, yeah, but there's, Five Guys doesn't have a drive-thru. And I don't want to have to get out of the car. Especially right now, it's raining. So I was like, oh, this will make it easy. So we don't have to get out of the car. because I don't want to have to carry the phone around and all this other stuff. I don't want to make a big production out of it. So that's what we're gonna do. And I remember one weekend I went there, and I think I still have it to this day. They gave me a set of dog tags, and it had Burger Slayer on it. I was the Burger Slayer because I came there like every other week. I don't know if they just gave it to everybody or if I was a special individual. But anyway, I cherish that. I cherish the Burger Slayer dog tags. Let's see, is it coming up? I think it's coming up here. That's a Burger King. Wait, where's it at? Oh, it is over here. Oh, shit. Almost missed it. So hopefully it exists. What an honor. I know. It was pretty amazing. So, oh wait. We can go. Alright, so let's see what we can get from Hardee's. They're open, right? They got a play place in this thing? I don't remember that. Who goes and uses the fucking Hardee's play place? Who uses that? I have a feeling I might regret this because this looks pretty run down. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do it. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, they do have maple biscuits, you're right. Let's see what they got.
Order when you're ready.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get the number 4. But with no cheese. And I'd like to add ketchup and mustard on that.
Alright. What size combo?
I'm gonna do a large with Coke.
Okay. What bill?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, it'll be $15.35. Second order, please.
Alright, thank you.
Zero.
Oh my God. Did they just say $15? This is gonna cost me $15? I could have ordered a pizza. I could have went to like a restaurant. Holy shit, do I have cash for this? No, I don't. I'll put it on this card because this is technically a business expense. Alright. Yeah, $15. Did they say first or second window? I think it's the second window. There. I'm sorry. I don't want to put anybody on blast. I don't want to be that guy.
$15.35, please.
Here you go.
Did you need ketchup bag?
No, it's all right.
Just put it in, okay?
Okay. Not even close to worth $15. See, no, corporate made that badge of honor just for you. Sweet. They made that Burger Slayer thing just for me 18 years ago. Can you believe it? I'm gonna be honest with you. And we got plenty of ice. There's no lack of ice in this drink, by the way. I want to say they did a wonderful job giving me plenty of ice. I don't think I could ever complain that there's not enough ice in this. In fact, I wish there was more ice so I didn't have so much Coke in it. That's the way I wish. See, they got interviews over here, though. Open interviews. Come fill out an application today. Interviews Monday to Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. And then they got temporary hours. Monday from 6 to 10. Saturday is 7 to 8. 8 a.m. to noon. Oh, they serve breakfast till noon on Sundays? You know, I never think of Hardee's for breakfast. It's a bit well, it's not really convenient for me. Are we still online? Stream go down? Hold on a second. Oh no, we're on. Okay. The app crashed. That's what happened. Alright. I was monitoring it. No, we're good? Okay, good. I just didn't know if it had gone out. It's been pretty good with the mobile. This is Xfinity. This is Xfinity Mobile. It's been pretty solid. They got their act together. I don't know what Xfinity did, but they got their act together. Oh, Xfinity runs off Verizon? Well, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Because my other phone is Verizon, so that makes sense. That's why it's like, man, it's just as good. You're making it fresh, by the way. Because I customized it. And that's the trick. You don't when you customize something, you don't ask just for one thing. You got to ask for two things, because then it's like, well, because sometimes they'll just not do the one thing, but you got to do two.
You have a good night, okay?
Thanks, you too. $15 of burger. $15 for this. $15. 15. This is wild. This is not $15. This does not feel like $15 in this bag. Bro, $15 of Taco Bell is bigger than this. We're gonna park for a second. We're gonna park right here, and we're gonna try this. I'm gonna do the food reviewer thing. This is one of the few times we're gonna do this. This is not gonna be a regular thing, because I think the next time we do this, we'll go to like an actual place. Of course, you ain't paying for quantity. Quality? Yeah, I'm not paying for quality. No, we don't need that light. We can turn that off. All right, so this is $15 here. So here's the large fries. Okay. Actually, I take it back. I did go to a Hardee's at a rest stop going to Ohio, I believe. So I take that back. It has been longer. It's been shorter than 10 years. You have two phones to read chat. Yeah, I got another phone down here. I mean, I can read it on here. P13Z, thank you for the follow. Look at that. Alerts are working. I can't hear them, but they're at least working, so they're visual. Maybe you heard something. I don't know. How's the fries? Fries aren't bad. They still cook the burgers with flame. I have no idea. I did not see the... But here's the burger that cost almost $15. Let's see if they did my custom order correctly. And they did. There's no cheese. So here we go. This is what it looks like. This is the burger of a meal that cost $15. That's it. That's it right there. It's got two patties, mayo, bacon, a lot of bacon. There's at least 4 strips of bacon on here, and then maybe the ketchup and mustard, maybe. I've been having a lot of issues streaming on mobile on Streamlabs app Keystream. Mine has been working pretty well. We had a few shoddy streams, and then we got it together. Okay. Now, taste is probably important. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tastes pretty good. This tastes. Do you remember what Burger King used to taste like back in the day? It tastes like that. Like Burger King tastes like I don't even know. But needs cheese? I don't like cheese though. I don't like cheeseburgers. I don't like it. I don't like the combo of the flavor. I know. It works, just no alerts. You gotta set up the alerts separate. You can't do custom alerts. It's only Streamlab alerts. So like when you followed, I had an alert on here. Yeah, flame broiled. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. This is what I used to think of when I think, oh, let me go get a hamburger from a fast food place. I will give Hardee's that. Now it costs $15, which even a Big Mac meal or a double Whopper probably doesn't cost that much. But that's inflation. That's inflation. Most meals are $12? Really? You thought it was McDonald's? Oh, no. No, it's not McDonald's. What is that? PI3Z? Oh, you must be on Kick, right? Oh, you're at Kick. Okay. I was like, I don't see it down here. That's why. No, this is Hardee's. This is Hardee's. They could have used a little bit more condiments, but otherwise not bad. Yeah. I remember that. The McDouble used to be $1. Literally 10 years ago, me and Bobby were out of work. So, the cheapest thing that I could do, because I wasn't collecting unemployment, I was just living off of money I had set aside. Because Michigan unemployment 10 years ago was a fucking nightmare. So you'd file and then you'd wait all day. Then you got to go to the unemployment office and literally sit there for 8 hours before you meet someone. I ended up getting a job before they ever paid me a dime. So, but I remember I wanted to conserve my money as much as possible. And it was cheaper to go to McDonald's every day to get a McDouble or dollar menu. Like I could eat and get enough calories and enough food for like $3 to $5 a day than going to the grocery store back then. Like I lived off of that for a couple of months. And now, yeah, I'd go broke. It would be impossible. Yeah, the McChicken. Yeah. And then you get a coupon in the mail. You know how in the mail they'll send you coupons? So I remember we got coupons because we lived together. And we split the coupons up. And so we get like 2-for-1s and shit like that. Bro, we ate like kings for nothing. So if I was in that same position back then today, I'd be fucked. I'd starve to death. Two cheeseburgers and chicken fries from BK today are $9. That ain't worth $9. That ain't worth $9. This is almost worth $15 for today's prices. Like if you said spend $12 on a Whopper or $15 on this, I'd say I'll take this for $15. But I will say, Chick-fil-A, we bought all that food for less than this. Chick-fil-A somehow has reasonable prices. You just got to wait in that confusing ass line. Trying to get these napkins out of here. I used the BK app to get 2 Whoppers Juniors and a medium fry for $7. Oh, that's how they do it. Yeah, you got to use the apps. You do save a lot with the apps. McDonald's app makes it a little bit more reasonable. I usually just save 25% on every order. But that still gets pricey. So, what's the best fast food order? It depends. So, if, let me turn this one on too. Yeah, it really does depend. So, if you want a burger, I would say honestly, and I just forget about it because I don't usually see this place. Hardee's has probably got one of the better burgers. I think Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are the same thing. Right? So I would say, if you want a burger, that's probably the best. I mean, there's Five Guys, as somebody mentioned before. But there's not one around me that's convenient. This one isn't really even convenient, but... How do I feel about Checkers? Checkers is okay. I put Checkers up there with like a Steak and Shake. I think Checkers is better than Steak and Shake. But it's like, here's bottom of the barrel. Okay, bottom of the barrel, White Castle. It's fun to have every once in a while, but it ain't worth it. Then you got like a Steak and Shake, Checkers. Then you go McDonald's. Then you got Burger King, which is passable. Then I'd say Hardee's. And then if we consider Five Guys fast food, which I really don't though, because they don't have a drive-thru. So that's where I would go for burgers. Ginger Bin, what's going on, buddy? Main thing with White Castle is their onion rings. They're so good. Everything is just okay. Yeah, but it's the onions that give you the fucking gas and the diarrhea. That's the problem. Yeah, they got the best onions in the game. That's what gives their burgers that extra kick of flavor, too, is the onions. But that's also what makes your ass explode. Yeah. Everything's made with onions there. I'm going to be honest, though. I remember this burger being a lot bigger. I do. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's messy at the end here. It's really falling apart. If I'm wanting something fast, but not a chain place, I like going for gyros. Yeah. Got a lot of that around here. Actually, that was one of my other options, was to either go to a shawarma or a Coney Island drive-thru. But this time of day, and where I'd have to go, it'd be a pain in the ass. So I figured this would be the easiest one. Well, there was a Carl's Jr., but I think they closed that. And it would have been a further drive for me. So I wasn't going to risk it. It's the same thing, but it's in a nicer area. I'll just say that. It was in a much nicer area. See, Buffalo Wild Wings for fried pickles. I mean, that's good. Oh, yeah. So to finish the question of, like, the best fast food, or the best meal, you know, you got, and we're not going to get into, like, oh, what about Panda Express? What about Taco Bell? Those are, you know, you want to, those are like, nobody matches up with that. Because if you want real Mexican food, you're not going to go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell is like junk food. That's like the fentanyl of food, really. You go, there's plenty of cheap taco places you can go to. And Panda Express is the same thing. It's like, it's Chinese food. It's like, that's the same thing. It's like the fentanyl of Chinese food. It's not as good as, and it can definitely kill you with too many. You could overdose on it pretty easily. So, but as far as like chicken places, you know, KFC is not it. I would say, oh, what is it? There's a place that I had it delivered to me on DoorDash before, where they serve chicken and spaghetti, and I can't remember the name of it. See, all Chinese food is the fentanyl of Chinese food. Yeah, I love A&W, but there aren't many around. But I got the chance, I would always go inside and get a frosted mug. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. Where does A&W fall on the tier list? A&W is not bad. I would say Jolly Bees. Thank you, Baba Booey. That's the one. Jolly Bees. That was actually pretty good chicken. I like the chicken there. I didn't try the spaghetti. That's a weird mix. But A&W, from what I remember, isn't bad. I just haven't had it in a while. You know what I forgot to mention was Sonic. So let me revise the burger tier list. Let me revise it. So we got White Castle. We got Steak and Shake. I'm going to put Checkers just above Steak and Shake, but not by too much. Then we're going to go McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Hardee's. And then if we want to get esoteric, we can do Five Guys. Chicken and spaghetti go great together. It used to be better. Sonic used to be better. They got a little lackluster with their... But here's the problem. Sonic was a more upscale fast food restaurant. It was supposed to be like old school A&W, but with more options and more hip. The problem is fast food got fucking expensive. So the upper tier, upper echelon fast food suffers, like a Hardee's. That's why it's dead here. Because nobody's fucking paying $15 for a burger meal. People are already bitching and having to use apps to get away from not spending $12 at McDonald's. So Hardee's is my number 2? Yeah. Number 2, I put it number 2 behind Five Guys. But Five Guys barely makes the list because I don't really fully consider it fast food. The one in Detroit, I'll consider fast food. Because that one moves quick. They get you in and out. You're all drunk and shit. It's fucking 2 in the morning. It's right by the casino. I don't know if it's still there. It used to be. And, that one I would consider fast food. But the only other one that I know around here, that's a fucking pain in the ass to get to. And you ain't going there if you've been drinking. If you even get in that fucking parking lot, you'll probably wreck your car. So... Not that I encourage people to drive drunk, I'm just saying. The fries are pretty good. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get the curlies. I forgot to ask for that. I don't know if they still have them or not, though. I didn't see it on the board. But they kind of just remind me of the Arby's regular fries. I know someone that was a manager at Buffalo Wild Wings and got fired and a felony for stealing. He got a job at Sonic as a manager. Guess what happened there? He stole for fraud, probably. Talking about the one on 8 Mile? No, actually. I wasn't talking about that one. But that one's another one. Or 9 Mile, I'm sorry, yeah. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that's like 11 miles north of that. I guessed right, yeah. East Point police will get you. Oh, yeah, don't go through East Point if you've been drinking. Don't fuck around there. Don't fuck around in East Point. Don't fuck around in Fraser. Don't fuck around in... What's the other one? Roseville... Does Roseville still have cops? I don't remember. Warren does. But Warren, they gotta track down all the fucking junkies so much. They ain't ever gonna catch you. Roseville still has their own cops? Okay. I know some places got rid of them. I know in Oakland County they got rid of them. A lot of places got rid of their own cops and went with sheriffs years ago. But I don't know. I can't keep track. I will say, though, these fries, I'm hoping are cooked in beef tallow because they taste a lot better than McDonald's fries. I'll give you that. McDonald's fries taste like shame and regret. They're not good. Hey, look at this. Look at this. This looks like a real French fry. Look at this. This is if I were to go, if this was a real date, this is how I would eat in front of you. I'd be like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. I just realized, by the way, today is day 69 of Project Melvin. 69, baby. See, if we would have done my original plan and did the Destiny... Well, it wouldn't have worked anyway. It's alright. We'll do the Destiny thing tomorrow. That would have been better on day 69, but it's alright. Oh, 4 of my friends on Facebook recently liked Reels on Facebook. Check it out. They're not my Reels. They just liked anyone's Reels. I hate those notifications. Like, your friends liked a Reel. Do you want to see what the Reel is? No, not really. Not really. Not necessary. We can keep it a secret. Alright, I'm going to be honest. There are more fries in this than I assumed. They really crammed them in here. A lot of times they don't like cram fries in, so it's like, oh, this is all I get for fries. Though there's actually quite a bit. It's pretty dense. It was a dense package of fries. I'm trying to think. We might go somewhere for dessert. I think we should go somewhere for dessert. But I don't know how much I can really eat. We might just get something small. Oh, I'm going to choke. Wouldn't that be awful? If that's how I die. It's like, we're just like, oh, how did he die? Well, he was streaming himself eating Hardee's in his car. Like a total degenerate. And he choked on a French fry and just died on stream. Really sad way to go. Cold stove. Fuck, dude. I know I'm one, but that's too much. It'll make me sick. I need something small. If I get ice cream, it's gonna have to be something small, like a Dairy Queen or something. Cause that's gonna be just too much. Uncle Stinker would appear and give you the Heimlich. That's true. I haven't been to one of those in 8 years. There's one. Actually, there's one not far from here. Trying to think. Actually, it's not very far at all. You can probably get there, but there's no drive-thru. I don't really want them. I'm gonna finish these fries before we go. I'm trying to think, what kind of other places don't I ever go to? You should try Tasty's Burgers next time. Tasty's, where's a Tasty's at? I've never had Tasty's. No Blue Room today? Nope, no Blue Room today. We're out and about. Went to Hardee's. Haven't been to a Hardee's in forever. Right by the Hardee's. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Tasty's, yes. There is a Tasty's. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. There's a drive-through Cold Stone? Where's that at? How about Cookout? They're reasonably priced and pretty good. I don't even know. I never even heard of that. Are they in Michigan? In the Metro Detroit area? Oh, they did include one little... Look at... They do have curly fries. They included one. Tastes like a curly fry. Tastes just like Arby's. They gotta be using the same fries. Tastes identical. Hardee's or Carl's Jr. in your area? Yeah. You know what's weird though is that they have a Hardee's here, which we just went to, and there used to be a Carl's Jr. like I don't know, 10 miles away. Yeah, same company, different name. It's like Checkers and Rallies was another one. So, there used to be a Checkers over on, oh, where was it? I think there's still one over on Harper and 9 Mile-ish, something over there. And then there used to be a Rallies over on, which was it? Crooks and fucking 13 Mile Road? Same company, same thing. With the old Big Buford. Never got the Big Buford. I didn't like it. Alright, so let me think. What kind of place can we go to that would have a sweet treat? That would have a sweet... Because since this is the stream today, I feel that I can go home and have a food coma. And then tomorrow is going to be the hangover, because we're going to fast all day. There's a cop at the intersection. He's probably like, what is this fucking degenerate doing? Is he doing drugs? It'd be great if he just pulled up over here and be like, what's going on? What's going on, fella? You guys doing drugs? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing drugs. Food and attention. That's what I need. That's my drug of choice, officer. I inject it right into my veins. Damn. Haven't had a Checkers here in years. It's really here. Yeah. No, there's a couple. There was one. I think the last Checkers I went to was out by the Palace. And the Palace, was it being used? How long ago was that? That was 2017? I think it was the last time I went to a Checkers. The Palace wasn't even there, though. I think it was... I don't know if they tore it down yet. This is all local shit. Oh, my God. Oh, what happened? I hit the chat over here. I opened... Oh, Bone Daddy. I bumped it. It pulled up your profile. And my knuckle almost hit the ban thing. You got lucky. You were almost a fucking, what do you call it? A casualty of me spilling this drink. What happened? I got banned out of this chat. He spilled his drink. And like a magic bullet. He tried to save it. He almost got banned. But I didn't. There's no reason to ban you. You seem like a good fella. O'Reilly's here now? What's O'Reilly? Is O'Reilly like Checkers? Is that what it is? You'll let me out the trunk? I don't have a trunk. It's a hatchback, bro. You can just crawl over. If you were back there, you could crawl over the back seat. Oh, that's what Checkers changed his name to? Oh, I see. Gotcha. I'm trying to think. Oh, wait. Pull up the other phone. I can turn this flashlight off. Oh, let's turn the flashlight off. Oh, band daddy. Alright, so let's look up. I'm going to look up on maps, on my map quest. We're going to look up sweet treats. Not Sweetwater Tavern. It's going to take me downtown. Sweet and sweeter. Sweet treats. Search sweet treats nearby. What do we got? Oh, there's a place called Sweet Treats out in fucking Southfield. I'm not driving over to Southfield. Fuck that. Oh, there's a Sweet Treats over in Detroit on 7 Mile. I can go out to 7 Mile. 7 and Van Dyke. I go to Sweet Treats Boutique. There we go. Let's go down to 7 Mile. Fuck, I ain't going down there. My days of fucking around in Detroit are done. I'm giving that up. I stay at a north part of 8 Mile only nowadays. I don't want to fuck around. Unless I absolutely need to. I'm too old. I'm too old for that life. The message said 2 for 1 special. I thought I missed some good shit. Oh. No, it's probably just the old. I can't change the notification thing. So, yeah, it doesn't update. Sorry. Sorry, Slit. Sorry, Slit. You can go back to whatever you're doing now since you're so disappointed. I'm disappointed, Slit. I used to go to open mic at C Notes at 7 in Van Dyke. Yeah, so there's a Sweet Treats Boutique not far from there. Wait, is that in a neighborhood? Is Spencer Avenue a fucking... Is that a neighborhood? Is that just someone's house? Fucking 7 and Spencer? Or... Anyway, I'm not going down there. It's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup. I'm here for Sweet Treats Boutique. Oh, we got a sweet treat for you. Fucking... Yeah, here's a treat. Get out of the car. We're taking it. Alright, no. We're gonna go... Let's see. Desserts. Let's see. Dessert. Alright. Let's look up desserts. You never been to a candy store in someone's house? No. No, I have not. Oh, we could have went to Sammy's Fatouche Lebanese Grill. I don't want to do that, though. Oh, there's a Cold Stone. There is... I can go to the Walmart Bakery. Well, yeah, that's a bar. I'm not going to a bar. Is there no sweet treats around here without me having to go fucking... I don't want to drive all the way up there. You know what? Let's go get an... You want to go get an ice cream? It's a real thing? A candy store in someone's house? Like candy? Or are we talking like some other shit? Because I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of a candy shop in someone's house. But, you know. Oh, candy? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Alright, let's go get... You know what we're going to do? We're going to go to a Dairy Queen. We'll go to a Dairy... I'm just going to go small. Why is the back... Did I hit something? What's going on here, buddy? Why is that... Alright, well, whatever. Oh, it's because I've got it in reverse. I forgot. This car is modern. So when I'm going in reverse, it will automatically make sure that the windows are clear. That's modern technology for you. That's like AI. That's AI. Alright. Reese's Blizzard? No, we're going to get an Oreo Blizzard. Oreo Blizzard's the way to go. Anything else is fucking trash. Ah! Everything fell. Yeah, I think if I can go this way, we'll get over there. Yeah, Oreo's the way to go. If you're not fucking with Oreo, then you can get the fuck out. It's Oreo or nothing. You heard of Nerf or nothing? Well, it's Oreo or nothing. Honestly, that's the only ice cream I ever get. If I were to go to Cold Stone, I'd get the Oreo Overload. That's what I would do. Oreo and ice cream goes together. There's nothing else you need to mix in it. What are you going to... Oh, I want a Reese's Pieces. No, fuck that. Just put peanut butter in it. Why don't you just eat a jar of peanut butter then? Oh, I want a banana split. Yeah, why don't you fucking banana split your way out of here? What do you want to say, shit? Get the Oreo McFlurry? I would, but the machine probably won't work. The McFlurry's probably cheaper, but it's a gamble. I'd have to go out of my way, and they may not even have it. You like the mint ice cream with Oreos? See, that's good. Oreos is really the only thing you need to mix with it. What are you going to put in there? Jujubes? Oh, yeah, I got ice cream and jujubes. See, Sonic's Oreo thingy is the best. I think I've had that. It's not bad. I think I've had it. I'm going to go into a dark street. The dark, unmarked street. Train tracks. I think I'm gonna get sick off this. Hardee's and ice cream I'm gonna shit my brains out. You know, then I'm gonna go home. I have a Zin. There we go. It'll be fucking chaos. There's gonna be a fucking storm of brewing in my intestines. Let me tell you, it's gonna be insane. People won't know what they won't know what'll happen. They're like, oh, I thought the hurricane in Florida was bad. Oh no, you should have seen the devastation. I thought the devastation in the Carolinas were bad. No, it was so bad Elon Musk sent him a Starlink. That's how bad that shit was. They're like, there's no way there's any communication in that bathroom. We're gonna send you a Starlink so we can rescue you, get you out of there. How'd this happen? What brought on this destruction? I'm like, I was a fucking $15 meal at Hardee's and a fucking Oreo Blizzard. I'm like, oh man, that's too much. We can't do that. What are you thinking? That's like Chernobyl 2. You're not supposed to do that. That's like mixing Chipotle and fucking Cold Stone. I don't know. Man, the cops are out tonight. That's like the third cop I just seen. What's going on? They're cracking down. They're cracking down in the middle of February. You know, February, late February, it's a hotbed of criminal activity around here. Are they open? They gotta be open. Yeah, they're open. By the way, who the fuck eats like anything other than ice cream at Dairy Queen? Like, who's doing that? That's insane to me. That's truly insane. Where's my wallet? Oh, here it is. Hold on, I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I've got to have enough cash for this.
Thank you for choosing Dairy Queen. What can I get started for you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna get a small Oreo Blizzard.
Okay, small Oreo Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be $5.61. You can pull up.
All right, cool. Let's see. I gotta grab just one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. That's the last of my cash. And you know what's perfect about this? In 24 hours, I get to go back to the ATM and get more.
Hello.
Hey.
$5.61.
There you go. The flamethrower burgers are great. No, I don't think so. End of the month, gotta get their quotas up. Oh, that's why the cops are out, yeah. I feel like so many places bring good options for Valentine's Day, and they just rip them away.
Here's your receipt. Your change is 39 cents.
Thank you.
Here you are. You're all set.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
You too. Look at that. They even did the thing where they did it upside down. They did one of these. They're like, what? I like that they do that. They're like, listen, this isn't going to be melty. This ain't going to be melty. We promise you, your ice cream won't melt in February. All right, let me pull off to the side here. Let me just get this ice cream in my veins. All right, what do we got here? What did I miss? Trump should sign an executive order to ensure McDonald's ice cream machines always work. I agree with that. Oreo is the basic bitch white people flavor. Bone Daddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Lazy bastards always say the machine's down. Oreo Blizzard with chocolate soft serve. Now that, I've never had that. I would be willing to try it. Last time I went to Dairy Queen, I didn't even get an ice cream. I just got a chicken tender basket. Dan Hawk, you're a fucking sick individual. Should be arrested. Get a strawberry cheesecake blizzard. Those are the best. No, I won't out of spite. I got in a fight with my dad about that years ago. Don't ask. It got nasty. It really was. It got bad. It got bad. It's better than Hardee's? No. Dairy Queen is great food? I don't know about that. I don't know. Seems strange to see cash transactions these days. It does. And she was expecting me to give her exact change because I had $6. It was $5 and something. And she did one of these. And I was like, no, they're just cash. You don't have to, like, I'm not dumping stuff in your hand. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, fuck that. Oh, wait, what's this? Uncle Stinker. Every interaction isn't a slit fact. Sometimes it's sharing similar info, what the host is doing, like eating. I like that Uncle Stinker's calling out. He's pinging every time Slit something says something as a slit fact. He's tattling on him. That would be more like, I've been to Dairy Queen once in my life. I got a cheeseburger and ice cream. It was mid. Yeah, that would be a slit fact. People don't know how to give back change. You confused her, Melvin. That's true. And by the way, I used to be a cashier when I was a kid. The cash is not a blanket for you to put the change on. You put the change in their hand first, then you give them the cash. What happened in the last 10 to 12 years where everyone wants to make a little picnic blanket with the cash and put little change on it? Stop it, because it's going to slide off the money. What the fuck is going on? You got to read his fact he put up before I said it. Oh. What was his fact? Having a late fucking dinner because my wife can never make up her mind. Hey, what are you having? That borders on a slit fact. I'm going to be honest. I can see why Uncle Stinker would think that. We got to eat this before it melts. It's very cold. Surprise, surprise. I can see how Uncle Stinker got confused. While it may not be an exact slit fact, it borders on it. It borders on a slit fact. Because there is a fact in there. I just like that Uncle Stinker keeps pinging him with his... Oh, man. That made me cry. That was good. It's gonna be a book in Melvin shop, isn't it? The slit fact? Yeah, we'll print them all out. Someone can just start tagging them. We'll put them in a book. We'll compile them. It'll be a nice coffee table book. Oh my god, it's fucking cold in my mouth. Ow! Oh my god, that's cold. Ow, man. You know, I don't usually eat ice cream when it's in the wintertime. It would be a nice bedtime story, that's true. Brain freeze? No. It's more on my tongue right now. Honestly, there's probably, to any passerby right now, it probably looks more normal than what I would typically be doing. Because they probably just assume I'm on like a FaceTime. Normally I would probably just be sitting here staring off into the distance. I'm looking at a gas station right now. Just listening to some podcast or something, some drama stream. Just dazing off, just like, yeah, tell me more about Destiny's Crimes. Oh yeah? And then what did Trump do? No, tell me about Elon Musk. What's going on there? Fucking locked him. Gooning. That's my version of gooning. It's not about masturbation. Alright. That's cold. It was very cold. Did I lift my ass and fart? No. I did not fart. I did not fart. I probably readjusted because this seat, the lumbar, if you slide it all, it really stabs me in the middle of the back. Are we technically gooning over you because we show up and watch you every day? No. Gooning is like where you get into like a trance. So you're like stimulating yourself, typically sexually. But that's my point though, is you get in like a trance like state stimulating yourself. But I don't do it sexually because I'm keto. Well, obviously not, but I'm not stimulating myself sexually. I'm just eating and I'd be listening to some entertainment. So unless you're watching me in a trance, you're not gooning. Should we be gooning over you? No, you don't need to do that. I mean, it's up to you, but... Oh, you're just being silly? Oh, okay. That's you ain't hardcore. You're just being a silly goose. Galvanic shock occurs when two different metals come into contact with each other in presence of saliva. Saliva creates a moist, salty... Oh, this is why it hurts to chew on tinfoil with fillings. Yeah. That's a stink fact. Yeah, that is a stink fact. Stink fact. Have to play like a fart noise. Yeah. Yep. I've heard that fact. Mm-hmm. Ow! Ow! So cold. So cold. Oh, nice. This is a new feature. So now YouTube also is going to send me notifications when there's a short that they want me to watch. That's nice. He's done that a few times. Oh, good. You know what's really weird? So, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the same issue. But, like, I'd be with my parents and we'd get takeout from this Mexican place. And they would serve it to you in, like, a tin. So you get, like, your burritos and your rice or whatever. You have a tin. And we would just eat out of the tin once we got it home. Because they were all, like, for each individual meal. And so you're taking a fork and knife, and then what would happen is when I take the fork and I start trying to scoop the rice out, it would scrape on the bottom of the tin, and then when I would eat the rice, I could taste like a metal, and it drove me crazy. And but if I switched to like a plastic fork, it didn't have that problem. And I wonder if that's the same issue that was mentioned in the stink fact. I don't know. Look it up. It's not so much a brain freeze, but it's like my tongue and like the back of my throat gets like super cold and it hurts. That would make sense. Yeah, see? Now I need a large pizza in my... No, this is too much. Okay, that was just a chunk of ice. That one was just like a solid ball of ice. More ice, less cream in that one. That would explain why it's so fucking cold. Holy shit. My hand's been on it the whole time. I'm done. I can't anymore. My stomach's starting to hurt. I can't do it. We're going to have to go home and take a Tums. I gotta dump this out. I get brain freeze so easy. No, so what I do is I just roll it around in my mouth for a while. But that's why everything else gets cold. What happened to all my napkins? Where'd my napkins go? Here. All right, then I'm going to have a hell of a sugar crash in about 30 minutes. My hand's cold. I'm holding that fucking thing. I'm going to regret this. I am going to regret this. Yes, I will. I am going to hurt so bad. I will leave this on. So, all right. All right, well that's our date. That's our dinner date. I promise the next one will be better, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on the first date. You know, I don't even know if it's worth it. What if you're a menace? You know? What if you're a nightmare? I'd rather get that out of the way first. So, I think the next one we'll step it up a notch. We won't keep it to this shitty drive-through. I'm not gonna take you on a trucker's date. We'll go to like we'll get some legitimate food. I've tried that. Kind of helps. Yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to, like, unless you've known the person for a while, then you finally go out on a date. That's different because you kind of vetted it. But if it's like a first, like, hey, let's meet up for like the first time-ish. No. We're keeping it simple. The budget is, it's got to cost less than $60 for the both of us to do whatever we're getting. So that I could pay the whole bill and still not be like, hurting on it. Oh, man. Oh, that place is closed. Okay, so we couldn't go there. Never mind. I was like, that would have been a good place to go. But it's closed. I was going to say $6. You're going to say $6? Why would you say $6? Unless I misread that because I'm driving. I probably shouldn't be reading that. No, $60, not $6. You can't even get nothing we bought. You can get for $6 that ice cream. That's just small. That you can't get nothing for $6 no more. Those days are over. Those days are over where you can go out on a date for $6 and spend 10 cents to go to a movies. Those days are done. Those days are gonzo. Man, they are out in force. Dude, that's another cop I'm seeing. They are just fucking... They are just fierce. These cops are not really fucking around. I'm glad I'm not a criminal. Bro, you know how much it would suck? You know how much it would suck to be a criminal? You know how much that would suck? When you gotta like drive around and you're like, oh man, the cops, they're always out here. I can never like go anywhere and not have to worry about the cops. And people would say, why? He'd be like, well, because I'm a criminal. That's just what I do. It's just, I do crimes. What am I supposed to do? Just not do them? What am I, a fucking loser? Of course, I gotta do crimes. I gotta do crimes. Depends if your family had Italian or Jewish mob ties or not. Then you might not have to worry if they're bought up. Slit, what do you do? Slit is living... Slit is imagining we're living in the times of Once Upon a Time in America. Like, those... What are we doing? What are we doing there? I didn't just get off the boat at Ellis Island. Okay? We're in 2025. We're in the days of, like, should I eat ice cream or take Ozempic? That's really what we're trying to do. I can have everything straight on my car, be fully sober and doing nothing wrong, and still be afraid to get pulled over. No, I know. It's in our blood. It's in the bones. It's in the bones. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, God, glad I'm not a criminal. Because you know what I do is like, oh man, I hope I don't get pulled over. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not a criminal. What am I worried about? What are they going to do? Write me a ticket? Pfft, who cares? Who cares? I have a job. I can pay that. Whatever. Oh, I got a taillight out. Oh man, you got me good. You got me good, fucker. But you know what? Joke's on you. I'm not a criminal. Joke's on you, sucker. You pulled me over thinking I did crime? I don't even do crime. You fucking idiot. Try again. Try again. I just like it. When I was younger, they would pull me over more often because I hung around people that would get into trouble. And so we get pulled over, and then they would ask for IDs, and then, they'd be like, oh, you got this guy, we got to search this car now, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, search it. What are you going to find? I remember one time they did it by, we were eating Burger King, actually. Me and a friend were eating Burger King. This is probably 20 years ago. We were eating Burger King, and it was in a decent area, not far from where we lived at the time. And we didn't park in the Burger King parking lot exactly, because the Burger King was in the parking lot of like a big plaza with like a big box store in it. So instead of parking in the parking lot, I just got through the thing and then parked in the bigger parking lot, but way in the back, away from everybody. And we were just talking. We were eating Burger King, and we were just bullshitting. And this cop pulls up behind me, and my friend was like, hey, there's a cop behind you. I was like, what? And so I just kind of turned my head out the back. I see, oh, there's a cop over there. All right, whatever. Who gives a shit? We're eating Burger King. We're not doing crimes. We don't do crime. At least I don't do crimes. So, anyway. So, we do that, and then this cop comes and he pulls over my parked car. And I'm just like, whatever, it's daylight. And he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? I was like, eating Burger King. And he's like, well, yeah, why'd you give me that look? I was like, what look are you talking about? He's like, well, when I pulled behind you, you gave me like an oh shit look. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what'd you drop? And I'm like, nothing, a fry maybe? I don't know. He's like, you guys gotta get out of the car. I'm gonna get out of the car. And they ask for IDs, and he's like, you mind if I search this? I was like, you go fucking wild. Go search it up. I don't care. And he's like, I'm like, you're not gonna find anything. Go for it. And he's like searching around. And my car was a mess, by the way. It was a fucking mess. There's just junk everywhere and fucking, you're a fucking teenager. You just don't take care of anything. You just leave shit out of the bottles, and there's trash, and there's like random shit. CDs. And He's searching around. Another cop comes up, and then there's like a whole squad up. And I was like, what are you doing? We're eating Burger King. Searches through my whole wallet. And he's like, oh, you got... And then there's always a thing afterwards where it's like, well, you got to understand why I did this. I'm like, there wasn't any reason to do this. What did you think I did? Nothing. I didn't do nothing. Fucking go spend time doing something else. Stroke your dick. I don't care. We're eating Burger King. What do you think we're doing? It's 2005. Okay? People still take pills. So anyway, there was that one. Or then as time went on, I used to just not give a shit. Like, if I would have the more relaxed demeanor that I would have, the less they would even give a shit. Like, what I would like to do, this is one of them, because it would happen a lot when we get pulled over for something stupid, just for nothing. And so what I like to do is they would go and they grab my ID, and then they got to go back to the car, and then they're running stuff, and I would just purposely try to find the most mundane conversation to have with anyone in the car. So then when they would come out, I remember the one time I had this conversation about the song We Are the World, and I remember the cop came back up, and I wanted to, the point is I wanted to fucking prove that I didn't give a shit. So, you know, some people get defensive, like, what do I do? They want to fight. No, I want to be like, I don't care about you. I don't give a shit. So we had this discussion about We Are the World, and he came back, and I remember I was explaining the writing process, and there was something I had read at the time about trying to get some of the artists. Prince was supposed to be there, whatever. And I tried to incorporate the cop into the conversation. I was like, do you know about this? Do you know Prince was supposed to be in We Are the World? And he's like, what? I was like, did you know he was supposed to be in there? He didn't even know. My friend didn't even know he was supposed to be in We Are the World. And I don't know. Every time I did something like that, it would like, and granted, I'm not a criminal, so I don't got to worry about, there's no crimes. They're just they're looking for shit. And it would always throw them off guard because they're not used to, like, they're trying to be in cop mode. And I'm like, no, can we just talk about We Are the World for a minute? Can we just do that? Like, I don't want to talk about your fucking, well, let me explain why I pulled you over, because even though there wasn't anything wrong. Like, I don't want to hear your story. Fuck off. You're going to have my conversation now. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of a had to been there, though. You might be sitting there and be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You had to be there. It's buffering. You're buffering. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm in a bit of a dead zone, so we probably want to wrap this up here. My friend Dale used to use his backseat as fast food garbage by throwing all the trash back there. Yeah, people did that. My friend was bone cruising with me in his car one time. He saw this cop pull behind him and got paranoid, so he went to throw the rest of his Dutch out the window and wanted to roll up the windows, and he sprayed his cologne everywhere. The cop pulled him over. Said it smelled like weed. Since he was foreign, he said he let some friends borrow his car, and he had no idea what weed was. The cop found the roach stick and rolled down the window, looked at my friend and said, just be careful who you let borrow your car from now on. That's a story. Now, see, that's a slit fact. That is a slit fact. I have PTSD from Detroit gang squad kicking you. Yeah, that's a bit of a worse situation than what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about suburban cops. I ain't talking about the actual, like, the fucking gang squad of Detroit. I'm talking about suburban cops trying to fucking bust kids that thinking they have weed on them. I didn't smoke weed back then, so I didn't give a fuck. Can we be in human mode? Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's just human mode. That's what I mean. That's what I want to be. Be in human mode. Don't be in cop mode. Be human mode. So, alright. Well, the internet's going to be dicey right now. So, we're in an off area called my garage. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it up. And, This was a nice little jaunt for food that I've not had in a very long time, and I'm going to regret eating. And it will make tomorrow, fasting tomorrow, very, very easy. I'm not going to want to eat a goddamn thing. I'm probably going to go in and take a very short nap and then wake up with diarrhea. That's probably what's going to end up happening. So, that's what we got going on. I will be back tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Thursday? Tomorrow's Thursday. So tomorrow is we cover Destiny. It's part 1 of a 2-part saga. We're going to start with the going back in time. Are my windshield wipers still going? Yeah, they are. You can hear that probably. What in the raccoon is that noise? It's my windshield wipers. So we're going to cover that tomorrow. Then that's going to take us into Friday. So tomorrow's a bit of a twofer since it's such a big deep dive. It's a deep dive. We might even start earlier than I was planning to get through it. And then we'll probably pick that up again on Saturday into Sunday is my plan. And then we got Cakehorn. So the next 3 streams are all going to be big. So if you're like, what the fuck? You read me a bedtime story and then you go to take me out to Hardee's? What am I? Nothing to you? I'm like, no. You just wait. The next 3 are going to be big. They're going to be so big, you're not even going to know what. They're going to be so big. We're going to do Cakehorn, and then I got to figure out what the hell we do on. Well, Cakehorn will take us through Tuesdays, so we got to figure out what we're going to do 1 week from now. So that's what's going to be. Then I don't know. Wednesday we'll have to figure something out next week. But all right, that's what I got for you. Let's wrap it up. I can't raid over here, so you're gonna have to. Somebody just send it wherever you want to send it to. Just put it out there. Just send it wherever you want to send it out. Or if you can't, then just find something to do. I'm sure you can preoccupy your time. Just go. It's a choose your own adventure. If you can't be raided, I don't care who you raid to within reason. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, no later than 10 o'clock, obviously, because we have so much to cover. We cannot start later than that. But probably going to be earlier, I would assume. I would hope. So, but yeah, that's all I got. So thank you. I had a wonderful time. And I hope to do it again very, very soon. You have my number. So if you're still interested, feel free to give me a text. If not, no pressure. Don't worry about it. We don't have to see each other ever again. That's how I usually wrap it up. Because I don't do the post text. I was like, well, you got my number, so if you want. And then, I put it in there quick. I don't want to be too pushy. Plus, sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm going to have as good of a night as I can because I'm